Washington Democratic Congressman Norm Dix has cruised to re-election wins for a good part of his 34-year career. But this campaign season, in his fourth matchup against Republican challenger Doug KUOW, both candidates say the outcome could be closer than in years past. That's due to anger among many conservative voters, such as Evangeline Rivera-Levine of Sequim.
We have a corrupt incumbent that takes our taxpayers' money and spend it on special interest, and it's time that he go home and retire.
Dix not only has to fend off a mobilized conservative base, but also allegations of impropriety. KUOW's Derek Wang has our story.
Let's start on something positive, something both candidates agree on. They both say that Congress should require genetically engineered food to be labeled. And that's just about it. That's where their common ground ends. Case in point, the federal stimulus plan. At a time when many Democrats are reluctant to even say the word stimulus, Congressman Dix embraces it and ups the ante, saying he'll push for another one.
We still got 9.5% unemployment. So what do? Do we just sit on it and not do anything further? No, I think we have to have a stimulus plan.
Republican challenger Doug KUOW says that's misguided.
For each dollar the government spends and borrows and spends, it's money that the private sector doesn't have. And the private sector is the sector that creates jobs and economic prosperity.
The race is a classic example of the different philosophies between the two major political parties. Dix favors federal government initiatives and regulations, such as the new health care law and the Wall Street bailout. KUOW supports free market solutions and states' rights. During a recent debate, KUOW attacked Dix for earmarking money that ended up going to a state agency called the Puget Sound Partnership, a group that's led by Dix's son.
And again, we have his prime examples of the Puget Sound Partnership, where dirty money, state money and federal money has been used to reward supporters. It's outright corruption and needs to be confronted, and I'm here to confront it.
Congressman Dix defended the money. He said all of the funds that he sent to the EPA went to projects that were competitively bid. Still, the debate audience seemed skeptical.
None of this money went directly to the state Puget Sound Partnership, which was created by Governor Gregoire. The fact that my son works there was her decision. I had nothing to do with it, and I didn't. I did not have anything to do with it. I give you my word of honor.
Besides the Puget Sound Partnership, Dix has been linked to other controversies. In the past, he's received money from an indicted lobbyist who pled guilty to illegally funneling campaign contributions to several members of Congress. Dix points out that none of the illegal contributions went to him, and he says two separate congressional investigations looked into the issue and...
So there was not a scintilla of evidence that I or anyone on my staff had ever made a commitment to do an earmark based on a campaign contribution. I would never do that.
Still, the controversies may have taken a toll on the race. In previous campaigns, Dix won close to 70% of the vote. He is predicting another win, but by a lower percentage, about 60% based on his internal polls.
This is a tough year. In 1994, I had 58%. But we're out working every day. Our campaign is out. We have doorbelled 30,000 homes since the primary. We're not taking this for granted. We never take it for granted.
If Dix manages to fight off the challenge from KUOW, it probably won't be a complete victory. He's in line to be the next chairman of the powerful Appropriations Committee, but only if the Democrats retain control of the House, and that's something that most polls say is unlikely to happen. I'm Derek Wang, KUOW News.